To the strains of Kanye West, Beniah Douma makes his way to centre ring. You talk about a fight that could go off here tonight, and you talk about Beniah Douma versus Mark Sarracino. Huge ovation for Mark Sarracino as he makes his way through the smoke and down the catwalk to centre ring. The man from the Moonshoe Gym, his wars against Mark Stady have become the thing of legend in Australian Muay Thai, and he could be set for another war here tonight as Sarracino gets set to take on Beniah Douma. Gotta love the rap accompaniment here for Mark Sarracino. He knows how to turn on a show, does Sarracino, and he is going to put it all on the line against Beniah Douma here tonight. Third man in centering, Mark Pease gives the final instructions here. Beniah Douma in the blue, Mark Sarracino in the red. On paper, two very well-matched fighters. 22 fights Sarracino, 25 for Beniah Douma. 15 wins Sarracino, 14 for Douma. And as I said, folks, this has the potential to be one of the show-stealing fights of the night. Here we go. In the first round of 5, full Thai rules, knees, elbows, all the good stuff. Michael Chavello, Mark the Hammer Castanini with you ringside from the sold-out Chandler Arena in Brisbane.
I've got to say, this is the biggest Muay Thai event in the history of Australian Muay Thai, voice, I'd have to say.
Most definitely biggest crowd Australian Muay Thai has ever seen, and they've turned out to see the stars of the most watched reality television show in the world, the Contender Asia, and they're all here tonight as Beniah Douma and Sarracino lock up in the Clinch-Julian tango into the neutral corner. Outside thigh kick from Sarracino.
I think Beniah Douma coming off a win over Dane Daddy Cool from Mind. Sarracino, of course, he's rated number 6 in the International Kickboxer Magazine fighter ratings. Beniah Douma is rated number 12, so Beniah from the Mad X Gym looking to up his standings in the IK ratings.
Double jab right hand from Beniah Douma. And again, jab right takes him! Sarracino went down! Straight to his feet, but surely referee has to put a count on, and he does. A beautiful 1-2. It's the right cross that caught him, and Sarracino going down early.
Well, Beniah Douma, of course, training with Eli Madigan at the Mad X Gym. A quick exchange of hands.
Here comes Sarracino! These two men are going at it hammer and tongue. Always put your money on the guy with the hammer, and at the moment, that's Beniah Douma. Jab again from Douma, high right round kick. Sarracino possibly still trying to shake off the cobwebs from that knockdown. Throws a right hand up the sexy corridor, and it's Beniah Douma who licks the leather. Douma again with the jab. He's had more punch than a high school prom. What a round for Beniah Douma!
Wow, what a great round for Beniah Douma, and a good comeback from Sarracino. Sarracino, of course, from the Moonshoe Gym, John Wayne Parr. Obviously not in his corner tonight because he's out the back preparing for the main event. But Mark Sarracino, well, he never has an easy fight. He drives an hour a day to train down at the Moonshoe Gym, drives all the way from Brisbane to the Gold Coast to train, so his resolve and his energy for the fight game these days is right up there, Sarracino, and we are in for a crackerjack fight.
They're ready to roll, second round of action, first round of 10-8 for Beniah Douma, courtesy of that right hand that knocked down Sarracino. Inside thigh kick from Douma, 1-2 from Sarracino. And Douma again comes out punching. Looking for the takedown here, Douma. Locks him up against the ropes. Drills a knee to the upper left rib cage. And again from Beniah Douma.
Well, you know what, boys, this is for Sarracino. Beniah Douma is very similar build to Mark Stady, who of course they've warred a number of times, Sarracino and Stady. But looking at Beniah Douma, is very similar, tall and rangy, but just maybe flows a little bit more than Stady. Sarracino and has to let the elbows go to work on the inside because at punching range, certainly Beniah is looking to come up trumps so far.
They waltz, and Mark Pease separates it. Body shot from Sarracino off the rear hand, rocks the head back like an Oral B ad. Uppercut elbow from Sarracino. Oh! And elbow! The big bok choy! This is more like it from Sarracino, and now it is Mark Sarracino launching the heavy artillery.
Well, Sarracino, the current Australian title holder, is doing a good comeback fight in the second round.
The back.
Some reddening under the left eye here on Sarracino. Fires a right hand up the centre corridor. Beniah Douma ties him up. Corking knees to the thigh here from Sarracino.
Pull back.
I told you this could be the show-stealing fight of the night. And has proved that so far. What a contest as Sarracino uses the ropes for leverage. Uppercut puts the chin through the top of the head. Oh! Flicky high left round kick. The smack of foot against neck just reverberated across this massive auditorium. Locked that round away for Mark Sarracino. 1 round apiece, Hammer, after 2.
Well, certainly 1 round apiece, and a great comeback from Sarracino after that flash knockdown in the first round. But he's come back well and truly in the second. But you cannot write off Beniah Douma from the Maddox gym. Certainly the boys train hard up there, and Mark Sarracino cannot be complacent. Beniah on the outside has got a good jab and throws the long range stuff nicely. He should be employing some more kicking, Beniah, but Mark Sarracino with that slapping lead switch head kick.
Third round of 5 of this absolute cracker, and Sarracino picks up where he left off. If kicks were people, Sarracino would be China. And now Beniah Douma trying to find the target with the hands.
If kicks were people, you outdo yourself, you seriously do.
Uppercut elbow from Sarracino again, slings the lead leg of Beniah Douma, who returns the favour. High left round kick from Sarracino, looking for the headache maker. Jab 2 from Douma, nice stiff jab on him. Throws the right cross down the tube. Takes an outside thigh kick. Sarracino ties him up, looks to fold him in half at the knee, then goes to the upper left rib cage. Solid clinch this one. And Mark Pease brings it back to centre ring. Douma walks through the leg kick, flings one of his own. Snappy jab from Sarracino. Beniah Douma doing a quick count of his teeth. Outside thigh kick from Sarracino. Trying to rip to the liver section. And this is certainly a good round again, Hammer, for Sarracino. He certainly looks like he's recovered after that glancing knockdown in the first round.
There's a fighter with new resolve. As I said, he's driving an hour from Brisbane to the Gold Coast to train at Boonchu Gym with John Wayne Parr. So he's not going to let a fight slip easily out of his reach, putting so much effort into the pre-fight training, and he's a fighter with some new vigour and new resolve. Is Mark Sarracino, of course, a great story on him on the latest issue of International Kickboxer magazine.
High left round kick from Douma. Throws the right hand lead on that occasion, didn't set it up with the jab. Overhand elbow! Sarracino trying to open the money box on top of the head of Beniah Douma. Jab, right hand, high left round kick. What a round again for Sarracino. Give him round 2, give him round 3, and Sarracino has now drawn even with Beniah Douma, who knocked him down in the first round.
Well, I'd say, yeah, that's exactly right, and a good analogy there, voice, with the scoring. Of course, he needed to win those 2 rounds. Beniah got the 10-8 in the first. Then, of course, 10-9 second, 10-9 third to Sarracino on our scorecard, so it is dead even at this point. And Sarracino, I think, has found his strategy now. It'll be interesting to see if Beniah Douma comes up and switches up and tries something a bit different, because the strategy started with and had a bit of luck with the long-range punching in the first. Now Sarracino's worked it out and he's cutting him down.
Fourth round of 5. On our unofficial scorecards, it is dead even. A 10-8 first round for Beniah Douma. 10-9 Sarracino in the second and the third. What Douma wants to do is set up that jab 2 again. He threw the right hand as a leading punch in the second round. Needs to set it up with the jab. Sarracino goes high. Good forearm guard by Douma. Uppercut elbow, looking to shave the nose off from Beniah Douma. Rib kick from Sarracino. Body shot, belly button through the back, and a step across outside thigh kick from Sarracino. These men are throwing some heavy combinations.
Halfway through the round of applause.
Jab versus leg kick. It was leg kick that won the exchange. Sarracino locks up Douma in centering. Both men get the knees off to the rib cage. And Sarracino just throws him to the canvas like yesterday's garbage.
And the takedown is going to score nicely for Sarracino. So it was pretty even up until that point in this round, with Sarracino now getting the takedown. The judges are going to be sort of looking at that highly.
Douma is throwing the jab, but as he's throwing the jab hammer, he's leaning his head back, which isn't allowing him to come through with the right cross.
He's thrown his head back, of course, and Sarracino's starting to get clued up on that. And what is impressing me from Sarracino also is the straight left hand. So he's powering up on that lead hand as well to overcome the reach of Douma. Like that is what Sarracino does.
High left round kick from Sarracino, dumps him to the canvas again. Whistling elbow there from Beniah Douma. And this is another great round for Sarracino. Rounds 2, 3, and 4 for Mark Sarracino now, Hammer.
Well, Sarracino is really showing what he's made of after getting well and truly tagged. And that was a great start round, great first round from Beniah Douma. Sarracino's rallied back and thrown down Beniah Douma really with a lot of class in the fourth round, and that is really going to influence the scorecards.
Beniah Douma, after knocking down Sarracino in the first round, has on our scorecards lost the last 3. Jumping downward elbow from Sarracino. Douma tried for a crossing elbow inside the clinch. And you feel that perhaps some desperation may start to creep into the game plan here. Douma's legs are buckled. Some desperation may creep into the game plan of Beniah Douma now.
The slippery canvas, slippery logos with that water. So the boys losing their footy a little bit in the fifth round now.
Good elbow there from Sarracino, and Mark Sarracino scoring more than Tommy Lee at a boat party, Hammer. He is dominating this one.
Off the ropes.
He's certainly having a lot of success, that's for sure. Oh, beautiful jab, beautiful straight left again from Sarracino.
And Douma rallies back with the right hand, flicks out the jab. Sarracino locks him up, swinging knee.
Who's going for Beniah Douma?
This place is alive. It's happening. Douma throws the leather, and Sarracino wildly launches after him. All tied up like a pretzel. Gut-munching knee from Sarracino.
Well, Sarracino would be doing the hard rounds at Bunchu Gym with John Wayne Parr and the guys like Flip Street. And I tell you what, the hard training down at Bunchu is certainly paying dividends for Mark Sarracino.
Oh, the overhand elbow. Beniah Douma's almost done. Sarracino has just punished him for the last 4 rounds. Jumping overhand elbow from Douma. Sarracino won't take a backward step. Oh, puts the chin through the back of the neck. Beautiful shot from Sarracino. How is Douma still standing? The big kibosh! The big kibosh! The big kibosh! This one's over, a standing ovation! I told you Hammer was going to be the showstopper!
Well, and the night's just begun. Sensational fight. Mark Sarracino, Beniah Douma have certainly left it all in the ring tonight. And Sarracino ending that one with some great resolve and a beautifully timed right elbow, dropping Beniah Douma down in the red corner to one knee. And what a rallying comeback from Sarracino after getting caught in the first. He came back and really showed why he's the Aussie champ. Well done to Mark Sarracino. Well done to Beniah Douma. Certainly a fighter to look out for in the future.
good fight, mate. Good win.
This is what it's all about here at Evolution 14. It's our Contenders show, our best show yet. And that is just a sample of what's to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The judges' scorecards are in. Your winner, from the red corner, Mark
Never a doubt about it, Mark Sarracino takes his record to 16 wins from 23 fights in what was an absolute show stealer. And to think we've still got Wayne Parr, Corbett, Preacher, Eli and Danny Cool to come here tonight from the Chandler Arena.